The self-proclaimed Shiba Inu Coin ecosystem leaders, well, they sat down for their first ever interview and made a meme out of the Shiba Inu Coin community. Guys, we are talking, I don't even know what we're talking about here, to be completely honest with you. We've got guys who came in, hijacked the entire Shiba Inu Coin community, made themselves self-proclaimed leaders, and now we're figuring out a little bit more about who they are, what their plans are, and guess what they're planning on doing? Walking away, riding off into the sunset after misdirecting millions of people. Let's talk about it, and of course, after we do that, we're going to be talking about a Shiba Inu coin or a Shiba Inu style meme that is actually building community. Base Dawgz. If you haven't seen Base Dawgz yet, we're going to be talking about that in this video, and if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and as you can see, we got Base Dawgz on the screen right now, and this is actually one of the fastest growing new meme coins that I have seen, and they're doing a very good job of increasing the price at a very quick pace. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in a second, because I'm out here and I'm looking for new tokens. I'm looking for new tokens that aren't being led by DoorDash drivers and Uber drivers and somebody who just claims to be a tech guru or somebody who claims to be something that they're not. Now, guys, you can see that this Dogecoin killer Shiba Inu developers, right? What have they developed? If you're looking at Shibarium is a copy and paste of a Polygon layer 2. It makes no sense that they have been able to brainwash the Shiba Inu coin community the way that they have done. And now they're talking about developing the world's first trillion-dollar decentralized ecosystem. Bitcoin's decentralized, okay? Bitcoin is crossing the trillion-dollar border. Bitcoin has already done that. Shiba Inu Coin is this ecosystem that they speak of is 100% centralized. Between these two, do they have a picture on this article here? No, they don't. It is 100% centralized between these two clowns on the screen right here. These guys are now parading around cryptocurrency conventions, wearing masks, being hailed, being worshipped, and just basking in the glory of their self-proclaimed titles. Now, you can go through and read the entire article for yourself. They're talking about all of this. I want to point two things out that really, really bothers me, okay? At the top of this article here, it says that what happened after weeks of negotiations and security protocols, because of course, you know, these guys are way too important to do anything. The interview occurred at a cafe at 3 o'clock in the morning. Both Shytoshi and Cal remained completely concealed during the interview and the subsequent photo shoot. Once an Uber driver in Los Angeles and a food delivery, we're not talking about 20, 30 years ago. We're talking about 2-3 years ago as these guys were emerging on the scene. Driving Uber in LA and delivering food in New York City to the largest meme coin in the world. How do you get there? You lie. You hold yourself up to be something that you are not. That is exactly what these guys have done. What have they developed? Nothing. They have tricked people into buying metaverse lands so that they could go out there and use some of the funds to pay Playside Studios. The rest of it is in their pockets. What have they done in terms of developing a layer 2 blockchain? Nothing. They have copy and pasted a Polygon layer 2. What have they done for the Shiba Inu coin community or creating demand for Shiba Inu coin? Nothing. And now what are they doing? Leaving. Listen to this. Look, at the end of this year, we will hand everything over to the community and we step away. I thought the community already owned it, man. I thought that this was decentralized already. Right now, we are leads. Now they're finally admitting to being in charge and leading everybody astray. By the end of the year, they're going to set up committees. Oh, darn it. You know who's going to choose those committees? They are. Once again, no community inclusion. Who will be certain committees of people who will lead certain things. So why come out now? What would we have to gain? There's no reason that they reveal their identities. These guys had the perfect heist. They came in, they conquered a bunch of people who wanted to make money, and now they're sailing off into the sunset, never to be heard from again. Hopefully they do, because I believe Shiba Inu Coin actually stands a chance at being successful if they leave. Somebody that is not being led by self-proclaimed leaders, or a token that is not being led by self-proclaimed leaders, we're going to come in here, Base Dawgz. And plain and simple, that's the reason I like it so much. You don't have these guys, it's very strange, right? When you start to get a following, when you start to get people who look up to you, when you start to get people who care what you have to say, one of two things is going to happen. You're truly going to care what you say, or that power is going to fuel your soul like it did Shytoshi. And right now, Base Dawgz doesn't have any of that. Base Dawgz is like being able to buy into Shiba Inu Coin at its very beginning. Before the leaders, before the factions, before everybody else was out there telling you what to do and what to think. Base Dawgz is in the community building stages right now, and you could be getting in at the absolute bottom. Here's what I think, and I don't know if you guys feel this way or not. I am absolutely sick of these people, whether it be in politics, whether it be in finance, whether it be in crypto, or your everyday life. I am absolutely sick of people taking advantage of other people. And I guess that's just human nature at this point, right? Everybody's got this mentality that, well, if I'm going to be successful, I have to take from somebody else. That's 100% incorrect. If you are going to be successful, you should be thinking about giving to somebody else. The more you can build up everybody around you, the more value you can provide, the more that you can literally create sustainability and success, the better off you're going to be. And that's why I like these pre-sales so much, is because they're at their beginning stages. They've yet to be corrupted. They've yet to have some sort of a leader come in, hoard everything for themselves, and watch their community suffer. Guys, Base Dawgz is building something incredible at a time when the overall cryptocurrency market is absolutely shrouded in extreme fear. Now is the time to buy. I know that you're a little bit afraid, right? I know that you've watched cryptocurrency prices come down every day for the last 6 weeks. I've done the same thing as well. I've watched it come down. But here's what I know. Retail investors, they sell at the bottom and they buy at the top. That's not what we're doing here. We are going to be buying at the bottom and selling at the top. We're going to defy logic. We're going to defy emotion is what we're going to do. Because emotion tells you you should be afraid right now. We're going to be logical instead. When everybody else is afraid and everybody else is selling, we're buying. When everybody else is buying and they're greedy, we're going to sell. It might not make sense based on our emotions, because when everything is going down, we get scared and we want to sell too. When everything is going up, we want to jump in, FOMO, and buy. We're going to do the opposite. We're going to be logical. We're going to buy at the bottom, and we're going to sell at the top. Right now, Base Dawgz is at the bottom. So there's a link in the description. There's a link in the pinned comments. It is very easy to click on Connect Wallet, decide how to connect your wallet, and then from there, you can determine just how much you want to buy. If we're going to come in here and we're going to buy 1 Ethereum worth, we're going to be able to walk away with 516,919 Base Dawgz. Now, you can go through and buy with whatever currency you would like, but understand that these guys have done $2.4 million in inflows at a time when no tokens are rising in value. Everything else is being fearful, but who's buying in? The guys that are going to make money. I'm one of them. I want to know if you're one of them. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have had enough of these meme coins where people are taking and taking and taking, and you finally want somebody to build. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.